morning to us out there. I want to quickly do a very important, urgent. In fact, this is a warning because Bitcoin is about to do something. Now, remember, I have not done any video after I did my last video on Bitcoin analysis because nothing has changed. Watch my last video, listen to what I said, exactly what I said. That is what is still going on the chart. So there was no need for me to come up and say repeat what I've already said before now. What did I say? I told us that we should keep our eyes clearly on these 28,500, 28,700. I told us that this 28,500, 28,700 is going to be a serious resistance. Now, if Bitcoin breaks above it, no problem about that. But what matters is that Bitcoin will have to close a daily candle or a weekly candle above the 28,000, 27,000, price range, which is this yellow line that you are seeing on top. This yellow line you are seeing on top. If you look at, we have this Shopee, movement here. All of them try. Oh, this is on a daily time frame. Take note. All of them trying to break above that 28,700 price range, which I told us that range is a serious resistance. And normally, when you see when I say serious resistance, I mean major resistance. And this resistance can have their history dating back to several months, sometimes even years. If you look at this particular resistance, the history of this resistance is dating back, let us just trace the history of this resistance. It's dating back around 2022. You know, let's see the history. Okay, now clearly here we can see that the history of this resistance is dating back around May, around May 2022. That's it. Look at the structure. I just have to squeeze it so that you can see the structure properly. No. Okay, you can see the structure properly now. I have to squeeze it so that I can see the structure. Can you take a look at the structure? Beautiful structure. Clear resistance, clear support. No assholes. No dilly dally. No rigmaroling. Now we can see this clearly that Bitcoin is going to have a tough time breaking above 28,700 just very easily like that. The reason is because this resistance is dating back, more than a year. Sorry, almost a year. By next month, it will be a year. Dating almost a year. That is to tell you that resistance is not the resistance that you can just see price action breaking through it very easily like that. That was one thing we were watching out for. Again, we will still watch out for a break above it. A break above it and a close above it before we will confirm our entry. Now, we will not be giving too much price target for now, but around 31,000, 32,000 is going to be our next target for the upside. Now for the downside, which the chart looks as if, not that looks as if, the fact on the chart is showing us that Bitcoin is likely to take a nose diving to the downside than to move to the upside. Now if you look at volume, look at volume here. If you look at the volume, take note. If you look at this volume clearly, you will notice that um, Bitcoin has been experiencing a low volume. Demand has been reducing since on the 13th. Since on the 13th of April, demand started reducing. And once demand starts reducing, the next thing is that momentum in the market is going to reduce also. And when momentum starts reducing in the market, there used to be what we call divergence. Now, quickly, let us see the current divergence. I've spotted this out to us long before now. Now, if you look at this one, this is the MACD, impulse MACD. If you look at the impulse MACD, what we are seeing here right now is that it has moved to bearish territory. Can you take a look there? Yeah. Look at it. It has moved to bearish territory just today. This just happened. That is why I said this is urgent and important. Now, if you look at the MACD here too, if you look at the moving average, it has crossed negative also. Warning sign. Bitcoin is about to take a nosedive, like it or not. That is what the facts on the chart are showing to us here. Now, finally, we like corroborating our fact. Now, finally, let us look at the RSI. If you look at the RSI right now, you will notice that the RSI is having a bearish divergence. And this bearish divergence, I have also spotted it out to us quite a long time ago. I told us this bearish divergence will play out. It may only take some time, but definitely it will play out. Look at the bearish divergence. This bearish divergence started playing out since the around that on the 13th of April, or sorry, or 18th of March, around 13th of March, that we started seeing momentum becoming weak in the market. That was when this bearish divergence also developed, and as it is right now, all the odds favors Bitcoin taking a breath to the downside. That is what I just want to show us this morning, so that we can prepare ourselves. Be careful the way you go into the market, the way you take position in the market. If you are taking a short position, you are taking a long position, I want you to be well guided, because with what is on the chart right now, you clearly see that Bitcoin is poised to do some move to the downside. Now, this is my update I have to share with us this morning. I want us to subscribe to this YouTube channel, like our videos, turn on the notification bell so you get our videos real time as we upload them. Bye for now. I will see you in my next update.